What is the cheapest car insurance company in Louisville, Kentucky? In today's video, I will share how much I pay for my vehicles and some factors that affect how much you pay and how you can get the best price possible. Let's quickly turn the camera around so I can show you the rates that I'm paying right now. So let's start out with the Evora GT. This is a 2021 and I'm currently paying around $52 a month to insure this vehicle, which is very surprising. When I first got it, I thought the insurance price was going to be much higher, but for some reason the Evoras, their insurance is extremely cheap, a lot cheaper than what I expected. And now let's talk about my rust bucket, the truck that has too many issues. I'm currently paying $28 a month for this truck. It does have like the bare minimum coverage, but that is all I need. I do not drive this every day, maybe once a month, if that. Pretty much use it to drag stuff for work, to deliver stuff when I'm working on my rentals, but that is how much I'm paying for this truck. For my Ford, I'm paying $48 a month. This one gets the most use. And now let's talk about the Tesla. This Tesla, I was paying $56 a month for it, but now I don't have insurance on it. I'm not driving it much, might even consider selling it. So I took the insurance off. I'm getting a bunch of work done on it. So that is why it doesn't have insurance right now. So how am I able to get such good rates when it comes to car insurance? First off, when it comes to car insurance, I am not loyal to any insurance company. Every 6 months, I shop around. That is final. I do not care if I've been with that company for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. Every 6 months, I shop around and I compare prices. There's one thing that I absolutely hate is being with one company for 6 months, for 1 year, then they continuously raise your prices. When it comes to insurance, loyalty does not pay off. So every 6 months, if you pay monthly, then every 2 to 3 months, look for a different company. It is free to get quotes. It takes a couple of minutes. If you are looking to compare rates, check out the website below. If you type in your info, it will compare a bunch of companies for you and it will find you the best rate. That is what I do. I compare rates every 6 months. That is just one thing that will affect how much money you pay for car insurance. And now let's go over a couple of factors that you probably didn't know about that are probably costing you a ton of money. Number one is your credit score. A lot of people seem to believe that if you drive good, you don't get tickets, your insurance will be lower. That is true, but there are a ton of other small factors that determine how much you pay, and one of them is your credit score. If your credit score is completely destroyed, you got like 300, 400, 500, 600, best believe you're going to pay the highest price when it comes to car insurance. So check your credit score. Make sure you have at least a 720 or higher if you want the best rates when it comes to car insurance. This was not a factor a couple of years back, but right now everyone looks at your credit, even the insurance companies. So make sure your credit is good if you want the best rates. Factor number two is your zip code. If you live closer to the city where there's a lot of accidents, best believe your rates are going to be higher. The further away you move, the better your rates are going to be, especially if you live in an area where there's not a lot of traffic, where there's not a lot of accidents, your rate is going to be better. I have tried this multiple times using different zip codes, different addresses, and I know for a fact that that is a huge factor. I have seen rates go up by like $100, $150 a month simply because of an address change. So if you are going to buy a house in the next year or two, make sure to look for one in a zip code that has lower rates. Here's a quick tip that might help you save some money when it comes to your car insurance, and that is take advantage of the programs that the insurance companies offer. I know, for example, Progressive, they can send you a device that you can plug into your vehicle to track your mileage, or you can download the app. Definitely take advantage of this and it will definitely save you some money. If you drive a ton and you're like, man, if I get that, they're probably going to raise my rate, just put it on a different phone, install it on your kid's iPad, and obviously your mileage will be way less. Obviously, not financial advice. That is not what I'm doing, but definitely take advantage of these little programs that these insurance companies offer. Another thing that I personally do is I never pay for car insurance monthly. All my policies are paid every 6 months. This way I almost get an entire month free by simply paying every 6 months. So definitely take advantage of this. If you can pay every 6 months or every 1 year, you're definitely going to be saving a lot of money. Another tip that I can give you guys is do not use the same email and phone number on every single application. Insurance companies, they share data. So if you use the same email, the same phone number every time you get a quote, best believe they're going to be using the data that you used before. So if you're paying $200 a month, best believe they're going to try to get you that same rate because they know you're going to pay it, and they're going to try to offer you a price that is very similar. So if you're tired of paying a ton of money, just create a new email and use a different number. Sometimes you don't even need a phone number, but definitely create a new email and start getting quotes. You can even get quotes for the same insurance company, but if you use a different email that you never used before, chances are you can get a better rate. Here's another factor that you cannot control, but it is definitely affecting how much you pay when it comes to car insurance in Louisville, Kentucky, and that is your age. Unfortunately, there's nothing that you can do about this, but best believe from the age of 16 all the way to around 25, 26, you're going to be paying the most money. They're going to be taking every penny that you have when it comes to car insurance. So if you're over 26, pretty much like 25 to around 35, 37 is the sweet spot. That is where you're going to get the best rates. Obviously, you must shop around. One other thing that you can do to save even more money is to bundle your policies. If you have 2 vehicles, put them on the same policy. If you have 3, 4, put them on the same policy. A lot of insurance companies will allow you to put up to 4 vehicles on one single policy. In my personal case, bundling sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Most of my cars are insured by different companies on one single car policies. That is where I've been able to get the best possible rates. Sometimes, depending on my vehicle, bundling saves money. So definitely check it out and see how much money you can save. So what is the cheapest car insurance in Louisville, Kentucky? Well, that all depends on the driver and the vehicle. For some of you guys, it might be Geico. For some of you, it might be Progressive, the General, Root Car Insurance, Allstate, State Farm. It all depends on you and your vehicle. So what I recommend is to simply shop around. If you want to shop all the insurance companies at once, check out the link in the description box below. It is super easy. Just type in your info and it will compare rates for you. Like I said in the beginning of this video, your best option is to shop around, and I highly recommend that you do. Compare all the insurance companies and see which one is giving you the best price. And every couple of months, compare it again and again and drive your price lower and lower every single time. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below and make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace out.